3, 2, 1.
What may be the reason he hasn't been home in 2 months? The answer is C. He got kicked out. A man is standing on a kite surfboard. What happens next? The answer is C. Holds on to the sail of the board. How many albums has Can.I released since starting his solo career in 2004? The answer is D. 7. What may the plausible reason why I couldn't avoid her anymore? The answer is B. I had to assist her with her homework. Showbiz Tycoon is a semi-biographical drama based on the life of a Hong Kong mogul that died in what year? The answer is D. 2014. Why did they decline to join this year? The answer is B. They don't have time to do the club this year. A woman starts running down a track sprinting. She jumps over a barrier and lands in some sand. What happens next? The answer is A. Play a replay of her jumping several times. When did the Allies invade North Africa? The answer is D. 1942. How many episodes of The Daily Show is the correspondent with who Vacationland ended with in 2015, credited with between 2014 and 2017? The answer is C. 170. In which year was the first Miss World contest held? The answer is D. 1951. A tarp, how would you do this? The answer is A. Can be put on bathtub. In what year were there several cases that helped to redefine Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander? The answer is C. 2012. Make paint touch-up jar. How would you do this? The answer is A. Add paint to empty baby food jars. Why did it take so long to find a place to rent in Melbourne? The answer is D. Housing is scarce in Melbourne. What may happen after the MP3 player would not download the song? The answer is D. It may start working and download the song. Why would the narrator have checked the blog out? The answer is A. They met the author. Two people are demonstrating Tai Chi. There is a garden with colorful flowers shown outside the Tai Chi school building. The instructors wearing blue robes. What happens next? The answer is D. Are showing the basic moves used in Tai Chi. What caused the person's inability to focus? The answer is A. Using the camera too much. To keep shoes from smelling bad, how would you do this? The answer is A. Use dryer sheets as a shoe deodorizer. A person is spreading something green on bread. What happens next? The answer is C. Put the sandwich into a grill. When did Tito stay at the Hotel Lux? The answer is D. 1936. In what year was the death penalty allowed in the U.S.? The answer is A. 1972. How do you peel a banana? How would you do this? The answer is A. Cut it in half and then pull off the peel. Secure a dog bowl from tipping over. How would you do this? The answer is A. Use a heavy material for the dog bowl like ceramic. To attach a piece of paper to itself to make the lid for a paper box. How would you do this? The answer is A. Use a glue stick to hold the paper in place. What year was prohibition enacted nationally? The answer is B. 1919. When was the first Maze Murchi formed from the University of Maryland? The answer is C. 2001. A wall is shown, covered in hanging tools. A man. What happens next? The answer is D. Is in a workshop, talking about roofing shingles. When was the Southdale Center closed? The answer is B. 1956. How many countries adopted the Sustainable Development Goals? The answer is C. 193. When was gymnastics included in the Olympics? The answer is C. 1896. What would be the most likely thing one would do with the compound MgSO47H2O? The answer is C. Soak one's feet. What is not something that the person says about his way versus the narrator's way? The answer is A. His way is the only possible way. When did men and women start wearing matching uniforms? The answer is A. 1954. Based on Roper v. Simmons, what is now the maximum age to be executed in the United States? The answer is A. 18. Which section indicates the methods in which the dollar should be issued? The answer is A. 5112. How many yards wide is a Canadian football field? The answer is A. 65. How many gardens and parks are in Miami? The answer is D. 80. To prepare soba noodles for cooking, how would you do this? The answer is A. Soak them in water until they are soft. Why am I living in London? The answer is D. I am an exchange student. When was Mr. Finger's Mystery of Love released? The answer is A. 1985. Were you excited during graduation? The answer is D. It was not an exciting moment for me. We see a shirtless man holding an electric shaver. The man adjusts the shaver. The man. What happens next? The answer is A. Then shaves his face with the shaver. What may happen to the speaker after they proclaim this? The answer is B. They will try to write their own book. How to pick fabric for boots. How would you do this? The answer is A. Pick any fabric that is thin and to your liking. What mode is my heater on? The answer is C. It is not on because we can't afford it. Why do I agree with him so much? The answer is B. I believe that he is right. How do you backspace on a keyboard? How would you do this? The answer is A. Press the tab button. How many meters are there in a mile? 1,609, 1,659, or 1,709? The answer is D. 1,609. Why does the other person no longer belong to the narrator?